Hey guys, Temi here. So in this video, we are going to be unboxing, setting up, and testing out this viral radio-controlled swim shark from Temi. And we're going to do it right now. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we may edit that lame intro out here, but I've got my, in honor of Shark Week this week, I've got my shark installed on my Apple Watch, and I've got my Sharks Will Kill You t-shirt out, and I thought, for sure, it is time to unbox the radio-controlled swim shark from Temi, and without further ado, let's get into it here. So I'll just say that right off the bat that this is probably one of the more interesting boxes where they've crammed just like a ton of information onto it. One of the more interesting boxes I've seen in recent memory, actually. So we're going to take a quick look at the box, which also includes some directions, how to navigate and so forth. And then we're going to take it out of the box. I will set it up. I believe we're going to have to do a battery installation, so I'll show you how to do that, but I'll fast forward it so we don't make it too painful. And so the box, like I said, super interesting. So a little bit of marketing stuff on the front here, obviously. Full function, 2.4 gigahertz, and that confused me a little bit. So there's actually a radio control frequency, or a 2.4 gigahertz frequency that is used with the remote control to control the shark. I thought 2.4 gigahertz was only related to Wi-Fi, but apparently, according to my friend ChatGPT, I was wrong about that. So that's actually a thing that works with the controller, and it'll give you range of up to 100 feet, which is not bad for a toy shark that it was made for ages 3+, which is, you know, I'm a 54-year-old man. At least I think that's how old I am. But yeah, so probably enough said on that. And 360-degree rotate. So it will rotate around 360 degrees if you use the controller a certain way. So on the top, nothing really there. So it will also, obviously comes with the remote control. It has a light, which is interesting. I think that may be the light back there. And then it'll spray water, so there's a function on the remote that'll actually give a plume of water coming at the top, similar to what a whale would do. I actually don't know if sharks do that. If you do, drop a comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And then here's sort of where things get interesting. So they did, like I said, they put a generous amount of instructions on the box itself. And I wonder if there's actually a user guide inside. Maybe not. But anyhow, so we have our on-off switch. The back of the remote, looks like we're going to need to use a screwdriver. I got my screwdrivers out here already in order to get the batteries in. And yeah, so the batteries, I believe, in the shark are rechargeable. In the controller, you need to swap them out, and we'll see if they actually included them in here as well. I initially saw this on TikTok Shop, and I thought, on TikTok, actually, and I thought, really cool. You can buy this both on TikTok Shop and Amazon. I think I actually picked this up from Amazon. I don't remember. I bought it a while back, but hey, Shark Week is here, and it's time to get this out of the box and actually give it its day in court, give it a test run, and so forth. So there's some instructions about the controller there, and then I thought there was some some additional instructions over here. So it'll show you about, you know, there's the battery compartment, and there's the water sensor switch, open the waterproof cover, and so forth. And then I love this, warm tips. When the switch of the remote control is turned on, the indicator light will flicker continuously, then put the RC shank. So when it flickers, that's when he's ready to go in the water, and the indicator light is on. So that light is an indicator light, and it'll be interesting to see if you can actually see it in the water as well. When playing, put the RC shark in the water, let RC shark body touch the water, and RC shark will start swimming mode. So I believe it's an automatic mode, and there's also a way that you can do it with the controller. And then tighten 3 corners of the waterproof cover evenly to tighten the waterproof ring. So we'll take a look at that as well. And all right, enough with the box. Let's get this guy out. And I'm just going to, I picked this knife today because I thought had a little bit of a shark look to it. In addition to my new shark face on my Apple Watch. If you're interested in knowing how I set that up on my Apple Watch, drop a comment below and I will create a separate video. So here we go, and I didn't do a great job with the tape. No, I guess I did. So this looks like it's just going to open from the top, maybe. Wow, that's an interesting box. So the box gets more interesting by the minute here, and I wonder if there is no, it doesn't seem to be. So maybe it wants to come out the side here. So I'm trying to the top off, and that's not working. Oh, so it looks like this is probably the best way to get it out of the box. So that's worth the price of admission right there. It just slides right out, and there's nothing else in there. Very cool. And then so we do have some documentation here, some batteries. It provides a screwdriver, so I guess I'm not going to need all my 3 screwdrivers over there, including my Star Wars one. We have some parts there that we need to deal with. And then, so here's the controller. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like a state-of-the-art controller for sure. It feels a little plasticky, but hey, this is a toy, right? Or, well, we won't tell anyone, but I think it really is a toy. And then this guy, and then, oh, cool. So on the top, we have a button to spray the water, and then automatic demonstration. So there is an auto mode as well. And depending on how you maneuver this, I believe it's just, we've got, they only move in one direction. So up and down, and then if you do the one up, one down, I think that's how you turn it. I'm fairly certain. And then here we have the place where we need to insert our batteries. It looks like, I don't know what that little gazinter is there to get the battery cover off. We'll take a close look at this in a second. And then this is probably a little bit of a longer video than most have done out on YouTube. I figured I would give the full experience here to do an unboxing, also a setup, and then the demo as well. Get it all done in one felt swoop, why don't we? That's what I would want to see if I was interested in buying this thing. So it looks like this install is going to be very straightforward, and I don't want to break it, so I'm going to, if this doesn't work straight away, it looks like this guy clamps in there, and that clamps in there like that, and indeed. And then we have a functional shark tail. He's very ominous looking, isn't he? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to terrorize some of the old ladies at the pool with this guy. And then I believe that's where the batteries need to go, but we'll pull out the directions and take a quick look and get the setup together for you guys. All right, so there's our free screwdriver. I don't know, I think I should go with the Star Wars screwdriver though. What do you guys think? Okay, and then here, let me just see. Okay, whoa, little itty bitty type. Good thing I have my readers on here. Battery installation. Battery, tighten the 3 screws. After installing battery, tighten the 3 screws. So the pump hole, I don't think we need to get into. Outer play, water sense. Well, there's a lot to this actually. Okay. Speed of the fish can be controlled using. Oh, so there's your directions in terms of how to do the control. On, off, swim to the left, push left control up, swim to the right, push right control up. So yeah, so you're gonna have to, I would imagine you probably get the hang of it after just a few seconds, but so it's basically up and down movements on each side of the controller. So here, up, down, and this left, right, etc. So that seems fine. So that kind of makes sense. All right, so now it looks like we have this looks like a charging brick. We have USB, traditional USB to, looks like proprietary USB. I'm not really sure on that, so we'll have to take a close look at that in a sec. And then these guys here, we need to install these in the Shark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut up and fast forward through this part because the video I feel is already going a little bit long. So what I'm going to do is I am going to fast forward me filming this, and we're gonna get the whole thing set up right now. Let's go. Okay, so interestingly, I didn't love the fact that we had to actually install the battery inside the Shark, and there doesn't seem to be access to charge it outside of the toy itself. So basically, this guy is your charging stick here, and I'm not sure if it comes pre-charged or what, but I actually installed the other battery inside. So it looks like there's 2 batteries that you can swap out if you need to. You're gonna need a screwdriver to take them in and out. But so that's how you do the rechargeable battery. in the toy itself. So you saw where how I set that up. And then, so I'm gonna just stick that right there for now. And if I need to, I'll run away quick and do a charge. Again, I'll fast forward the video so it's not too painful. I did not see batteries for the remote included in here. This was relatively inexpensive, so that kind of makes sense. I have my trusty Duracell batteries here that I got out of my kitchen cabinet. And then you might have, as you might have noticed on the fast forward part of the video here, that this guy basically just slides forward, but you need to press the little, there's a little gazinta there. There's a tiny little hole that you need to press down on in order to get the battery cover to come off neatly. I'm gonna need to do that again because I got it on wrong right now. So let me just see. So you push that down and then just slide forward. And then, so now I can slide it back. I want to make sure I get these in the lip, and then there it goes. So sits in there neatly, and so it's blinking, which presumably means the shark is ready to go in the water. I'm not convinced of that yet because I have not charged up that battery, but it may very well be that the battery is just working. And I think what I will do is, so not this video doesn't go any longer, I will, if it needs to be charged up, I will charge it up. And let me just try let's just try auto mode and see if he does anything. Automatic demonstration. No, and I think I read that it won't go until he's in the water anyhow. So if I need to charge him up, I will do that. But next we are going to see this guy in action in my, I think we'll try my kitchen sink first. If that doesn't work, I'll do a demo. I'll walk over the pool for you guys. All right, guys, pretty wild. So I just stuck him in water, and what happens is the top immediately lit up. So apparently we do not need to charge up that battery. So the battery came charged, and I'm going to grab the controller and proceed to give a little test. All right, so here we go. We're going to test Sharky for the first time. 3, 2, 1. And nothing up, nothing down. Okay. Oh, it's because didn't turn it on. Okay, so I need to turn the controller on. That's important. So it wasn't on before. Now it is. And then I just saw one flash. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, it is so realistic looking. So that's backing up. Going forward. Whoa, he hit the side of the sink. Oh no, there he goes, dude. Let's see if I can make him circle. There we go. I believe like up and down. All right, so up is one. Oh, so if you push the left one up, he looks like he was right. And if you push the right one up, you see he goes left, yeah. And then if you push them both together, you can kind of a loop-de-loop thing going on. But oh my God, it looks so realistic. And that's not a lot of water in my sink either. But there's your test. Looks really good. I can't wait to get this thing in the pool. Like I said, I'm going to plan to terrorize some of the old ladies over at the pool with this thing. But it looks super real, pretty crazy. All right, and then the piece de resistance. Let me try and do the water spout here. Oh, there it goes. Oh no. Looks like he's peeing. What? Ooh, it definitely gives a good amount of water until you press it again. And then it stops. But the control on this thing is actually much better than I was expecting for a toy. Very cool. And I'm sure it will be even cooler in the pool. And then this is the auto mode. Let's see what he does. He's just going to kind of mill around until he hits a corner. Yeah, no, auto mode's probably best if you have, definitely you want something larger in your sink. And I will do more of a full video on this. Can't stop playing with it. Once I get it over to the pool, and I will give a proper review. But for now, so that's how the unboxing, setup, and also a quick demo of this radio-controlled shark that is going viral on TikTok right now. And I figured just in time for Shark Week, hey, why not? TikTok and YouTube. And so this video I will post to my YouTube channel. I will also leave links to this guy over and TikTok as well. I'll leave links to TikTok shop, and also out on YouTube I will put the link to this guy over at Amazon for the price. This is just epically fun, and I can't wait to get it set up and get it going in the pool. Anyhow, I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it a lot, and please consider subscribing for a fun take on tech. Hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.